Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and yes, I have a different setting today. I'm in Kenya on a small island called Lamu, and that's because I have a job that I can travel with and also work remotely. This is the kind of freedom that you would experience if you became successful with dropshipping. Now, I know a lot of you are still wondering if it's something that you should invest your time in, if it's something that's a little bit too risky or oversaturated. So I thought I would shine some sun over all of the doom and gloom, seeing as I am here where there is a lot of sun, and show you some dropshipping case studies, some more recent and some who started a long time ago, just so that you can get an idea of what is actually possible. I love doing research into how things kind of organically happen and how a single decision can suddenly change somebody's life. Dropshipping is something that you can do alongside your day job, and it's only when you become really successful that you would want to think about quitting your job and joining me here in Africa. So you might watch a video that I have coming up where I've ordered a product from a dropshipper themselves, and when using SaleSource, I noticed that they had opened the shop just 2 months ago, and I noticed that this store was making between $50,000 to $100,000 per month in just 2 months. Let's take a quick look at a few interviews and a few other dropshipping stores to see exactly how much dropshippers are making right now.
I'm Melvin Chi.
And Melvin's dropshipping store made $15 million in 2 years.
Selling things online was just totally unthinkable for me. Being back in, I grew up in Malaysia, I grew up in a small town that knew nothing about online selling, knew nothing about e-commerce. At a point of time, I was just aiming for actually $200 a month.
That was your goal?
Yeah, that was my goal. Just $200 a month was sufficient enough for me to just eat anything I want at a point of time, and just being the kid with more money in a college.
This is Chris Wayne, a 7-figure dropshipper who started his dropshipping business whilst working a 40-hour work week.
I actually saw a YouTube video, so something just popped up on my YouTube feed saying about how some guy had made $250,000 selling paracord bracelets from AliExpress, and I was like, well, I want to do that. I want to make some money. Let's have a look at this. So I actually bought some paracord. I've actually still got the paracord bracelets, to be honest. I never sold any of them, but I actually bought like 6 of them to try and sell it, and I've still got them in a box somewhere in the house because I never actually sold them. But yeah, I saw that video, and that was my first ever sort of look into dropshipping. It was the first thing I ever saw. First thing I'd ever heard of. So yeah, that was kind of the first step. Just like understanding that it even existed was the first thing, and then obviously I went into it, looked into it more, and built the general store that ended up doing $700,000.
Mm-hmm. Cool, awesome. And so, like when you launched, because we just chatted briefly before the call, and you mentioned this was your 6th attempt, right? Like
6th attempt, yeah. So 5 stores just completely failed. I think I made like 2 or 3 sales across 5 stores or something the first time I tried it. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just, following random stuff on YouTube and on Google and everything. Didn't really have a clue what was going on. And yeah, they all failed. I think looking back, they failed because I didn't know how to use Facebook ads. That was kind of the main reason why they failed. But at every failure, I learned something new, and I was like, well, this, okay, if I change that, then maybe this is going to work. And I kept trying and trying until I eventually figured it out. But I spent a lot of time learning as well, while I was doing it. It wasn't a case of just keep trying the same stuff over and over again. It was, I need to, okay, so that's failed there. Why is that failed? Let's break that down. It failed because of this. Okay, let's try this then. And, I basically did that until ended up making it work.
And if you analyze his store with SaleSource, you can see that he's making around $70,000 to $143,000 per month. And he started this store just 3 years ago. It's crazy that he hadn't even planned this. It was just something he was doing alongside his day job. And then suddenly, boom, everything blows up and he's making life-changing amounts of money. I then came across Meowingtons on a Pagefly blog who created their success using platforms like Instagram and Facebook. You can see that now they have a lot more followers on Instagram than when this article came out. And this is their website. You can see it's very bright, it's very cute, and very, very dedicated to people who might like cats. Now, they opened their store 7 years ago, and they are making a whopping $1 to $2 million per month. I then came across Finer and Dandy after seeing Courtney White's name in multiple blogs, and I wanted to see what she was all about. So part of her success was building a niche audience using Instagram, and her store was open 2 years ago, and she is now making $27,000 to $54,000 per month, which is a lot of money if this is your side income. And as you can see here, before the pandemic, she didn't have time to start this business. So this is a really positive story that has come out of the pandemic. It's pretty exciting. If this is something that you're interested in, but you still have concerns, either drop them in the comments below, and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna answer as many as I can. Or take a look at my other videos where I talk about dropshipping fears, dropshipping mistakes, as well as dropshipping tips. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. This was just a little positive spin on the dropshipping world. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and it gave you some motivation to go ahead and push forward with your dropshipping business and make a lot of conversions and travel the world, or pay off your mortgage, or do whatever it is that you would want to do with financial freedom. Now, as much as I'm really enjoying talking with you guys, there's this beautiful beach just across the road. I'm gonna go and take a walk. I will see you here next time.